There's a lot of discussion about is it important to have a business plan? And today I want to share with you how to actually create a business plan and why it is important. I'm super passionate about helping other service based business owners with being able to grow and scale their company. So, we're in the series on how to start a business, and now I'm going to talk to you about why it's important to have a business plan. It's important to have a business plan because it will help you with being able to have clarity on what type of business you're having, what type of services you're going to offer, as well as how you're going to go about marketing and funding this business. It's great to have a general idea in the beginning. I had that when I first started my company. However, you do need to know exactly who you're servicing and how you're going to service them. I find that when people have not taken the time to create a business plan, they usually are trying all the things to grow and often find themselves on a hamster wheel. And you don't want to find yourself in that position, believe me. The one lesson you want to learn about having a business plan is that you don't want to be so rigid with it that you don't allow yourself to maneuver and grow. The business plan that I had originally created for my company, my event planning company years ago, that my business does not look the same as it looked on that paper as it is now. And the reason why is because I had a blueprint in which I followed. However, as I really started to execute the services, which will happen for everyone, you'll start to realize, okay, what was cool as a concept really doesn't play out the way that we think it's going to play out once we start servicing our client. And nothing is wrong with it. Like I remember when I first started out, I was only really trying to do small events and very intimate settings. Now we do these huge events and we're in different cities and states, which is great. However, I did not have that on my business plan. The biggest thing you want to get from this conversation is that the business plan allows for you to have like the blueprint for what your business does and what it will do and whom you're going to impact, and also help you with having a financial trajectory, and like they'll be able to help you with figuring out your roadmap so that you're able to grow. And then the best part about it is that once you create it, you can always go back, make tweaks, and then set out more goals and continue to go on that path without just roaming around in the wilderness, because I don't want that for you. The first time I did my business plan, I actually had a free resource from SCORE. If you're not familiar with SCORE, is a really great organization that helps small business owners, and it compiles up of different business executives. I'd used SCORE years and years ago, and so they had a free template when I was working with a mentor. However, I no longer have access to that template because I'd just be throwing stuff for no reason, throwing away stuff for no reason. So I went ahead, instead of just guessing or guessing about what I need to include in there. What I decided to do was I bought a template off of Etsy. So I make sure I'll do a screenshot here as well as have a link in my stand store. So for those of you that want to purchase that template, you're able to purchase it. I think it's very well laid out, and it has all of the key things that you want to be able to have inside of your business plan. The biggest reason for me wanting to redo my business plan is because, as I mentioned, I am restarting my business. I want to pivot into a new direction, and I want to be able to build a business that I can still enjoy doing, that's not stressing me out when I'm 50, 60 years old. I don't want it to be a temporary business. I want it to be a lifelong business that I can eventually sell. Because, as I mentioned, the book Built to Sell talks about these principles in more detail. So I just want to take time to be able to show when you're doing a business plan, it should have these items in it so that you're able to be able to have a thorough plan, so that if you do want to get business funding and you're wanting to get investors and things of that nature, they're going to want a business plan. I have seen debates about the importance of having a one-page business plan because that is a place to start, especially if you're doing it yourself. I'm sure there are, not that I'm sure, I know for a fact there are professionals that all they do is create business plans, and they specifically work with small businesses. So if you're in a position right now that you can pay someone to create your business plan, go ahead and do it. However, you do have the one-page business plan, and you have a multiple page business plan. Sometimes when you're first fleshing out your concept, it is a good place to start for a one-page business plan, and then you continue to evaluate your business more and more, and then you'll get into a multiple page business plan. So I'd like to know from you, like, have you taken the time to create your business plan? So this is another part to my how to start a business, because I am rebuilding my business. So let's go along this journey together, and don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel discouraged. If you have any questions about why to create a business plan or the different parts in which I shared, or even how to get that template, let me know. I'm here for you.